And this is the last division of the day with 49 laps of racing. Of course, we are here. Of course, we still have Mr. Green and Mr. Crimson in the booth.
The Crimson Chin.
Yes, the baby Crimson Hedgehog, or
The
AKA
baby Hedgehog Crimson Chin.
or the AKA the baby Hedgehog.
AKA the baby.
You still get my points though.
AKA
So Osama
the baby
Nakamura wins
Crimson
the
Chin.
pole for this Division 3. And alongside of him is the 066, which I don't think we mentioned this. We forgot to add this driver in at Daytona and the 066. That is
Tracy Rose.
Yeah, Tracy Rose. We forgot to add. Is it a he or is it a she?
She.
Okay, thank you. We forgot to add her, so we do apologize. But she's making her debut, so nice to see her here. So in the Faraday Gold Toyota.
Prairie.
Out of, I don't know what team. Oh, Prairie Gold
Solar.
Out of
Out of Premium Motorsports.
Yeah, Premium Motorsports. So, following Daytona.
Oh yeah.
As there's the 39.
Zoe, get off the keyboard.
Zoe, get off the keyboard. 39.
The 039 of Benjamin Glass.
Yep, Benjamin
There's
Glass.
The Daytona 500 winner.
Yep, the points leader, Blackwood.
Bryce Blackwood.
Yep, Bryce Blackwood. So, following Daytona, driver of the 940, Alex Bonfinor, has been put on a 3-race probation. The reason he's been put on a 3-race probation is he said some inappropriate comments towards a PCSRA driver who I'm not going to say who that person is. The sentence, you know who you are, party. So he has been put on probation. If he causes any issues like that, he will be normally you would be getting you would get suspended for something like that if you do it again, but if he does it again, he may get ejected from this ride. So Bonsignor needs to be careful. He's been put on indefinite probation, so a probation you can't get out of.
Yes, sir.
With that being said, I believe that is it. I believe.
Yeah,
I think so.
I'm gonna go ahead and dial up Cody Smart because I have not done an interview yet. Cody Smart, this is Daniel Williams in the PCSRA booth. Do you have a copy?
Yeah, I got a copy.
Starting in the 16th position, how well do you? How was your car in qualifying, and do you think you have a chance of making it up?
Let's see. Our car didn't end that well, unfortunately. We weren't able to get too much money for the Daytona race, so we weren't able to tune our car, our Ford part. Can't speak today. Ford parts inside our car. So hopefully we're able to catch up in front of the pack. There's not too many cars that catch up like there were in Divisions 1 and 2. So hopefully what we can do is not fall too far behind and be in the front. And since we have a better shot in being in the front, let's just try to stay there for the entire 49 laps, especially when pit stops go around. Try to be first, just like everyone else, and just go for this win.
Well, good luck and hope to see you in Victory Lane.
Thank you.
Definitely, we're going to see how that's going to work. It's time to make our predictions for this race. So I will give it to Daniel Williams.
I'm going to go ahead and pick someone that did not do well in the duels and didn't get to showcase their inner potential, and I'm going to go with the 91. Go, Daddy! Go, Daddy! 91 of Jesse Morin. He had a pretty good qualifying position, and I talked to him in practice. He said he had a really good car, and he thinks it's a shot of winning this race today.
Green Hedgehog, who you got?
Whoever finishes first.
Cody Smart, who you got?
I'm actually gonna go for one of my affiliates here, Ben Erickson.
I'm going to go with Betty Barrett. She didn't have a good result in the dual races, you know. Problems with their car. I think they're going to get on. They're going to make the field, so we'll see how
And
that's going.
she might pull a Riley Anderson. She's starting last.
Tell me about it. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to start this race. Last division of this of
Drivers, start your engines.
There's the command. I'm going to make sure these drivers roll off.
Only 19 drivers in the field.
Couple of question marks we could ask.
Kyle Langland, good job.
Kyle Langland had a problem, so we're going to restart that one.
Driver cars.
Everybody has rolled off. As here we come to the green flag. Could Williams Racing get their first win of the season? Could BMW get their first win as we are green at Atlanta? I'm thinking of last week's race for whatever reason. And I don't.
Okay, Osama
We're not
Nakahara
a
got a good start and pulling away at Tracy Rose a little bit. And here comes Azra Gobadin in the 940.
No, that's a
94. Yeah.
What'd you say, Green?
We're not at Talladega.
Yeah. As here they come off turn number 4. Looks like the 98 will be the first lap of the race. And he's gotten a huge lead over second place. Gobadin still new to these cars, if you ask me, because she has never raced here in Atlanta.
But remember, she won in her debut at Kentucky.
Yeah, definitely. And that's a track that's on the calendar, just speaking of Kentucky. She is all over the back of that 98 Chevrolet. And that McDonald's Dove Cool Moisture body wash for that green and silver car. You can definitely pick that car apart with the Bill Elliott font on that car.
And she's going to go down the inside of Osama Nakahara and take the lead away.
She's going to bring a couple of friends with her, the 39 to 91.
Remember what I talked about Jesse Warren? He never got to showcase his talent, but he's sure breaking through today.
Neither has Glass. I mean, he's never showcased his talent either, so we don't get to see it often, showcasing their talents here in Atlanta. As the 94 leads that lap. So far, we've had only one wreck this weekend. That was in Division. We have a few wrecks in Division 1, so.
And then a spin coming into the pits in Division 2, but no caution.
Because that was well out of the way. There's Tyler Henderson.
Can Nissan go 2 for 2?
2 for 3, I should say.
That's what I meant.
Because there was no Nissan. Yeah. There could be a third Nissan in this field, but we don't know who that could be.
And
we just might have to wait and see.
I think this is the first one besides Ben Tennyson. I forgot to showcase this, but the Chevrolet Impala, that's Anthony Ritchie.
Yep. There's been some rumors that we may be seeing his sisters of Alina and Annika in the near future for Ritchie Motorsports. Wouldn't that be nice to see a Ritchie family affair?
Oh, yeah.
So.
Here comes Betty Barrett making her way up to the field.
The only BMW in this field. Like I said, there has been some talk. Jacob Tutu, like I said, will be driving. He may be driving the Canadian races this year, Jacob Tutu.
Well, got to
at Autodrome Chaudière
and Canadian Tire Motorsports Park.
If there's any other tracks I left off, I do apologize. So, talked about those drivers who didn't get to showcase. Well, Betty Barrett really has been struggling, not been a good weekend for her. There's Luke Knight, my co-teammate, or my co-owner. Cody Smart in top 10, having a decent run. Emmy Lipson, the only Subaru in this division. All the Supers, I think, had a meh run. So
Here comes Quentin Moore in the 89 Racing for Jesus Chevrolet.
I think Quentin Moore failed to qualify for Daytona.
Yeah.
In fact, Q-Man Motorsports in general both failed to qualify. So
Actually, no.
which
Kaylee
that was
Rankin
kinda
made
shocking.
500.
Oh yeah, Kayla Rankin made the 500, but Quentin Moore didn't. So yeah, good run for Quentin.
But in the lead
It's a
is
91
Jesse
lead.
Morin.
Yep, Jesse Morin, driver I've never heard of, but surprised to see that 91 with a different driver. That's not, I think it was Sally Foster that drove this car?
Yeah.
Yes, I was correct. Okay. But some of the drivers that competed last year might be in Autodrome Chaudière for a special event. Of course, there was let me think. Daytona was a special event, but that was the first race of the season with points. Autodrome Chaudière is a special event.
That also does points.
Yep, Indianapolis will also be a special event, to the certain surprise of a lot of people. So, yeah.
And I believe the last one was Rockford.
Yep. Which, funny thing is, I will be attempting the Rockford 200 with Annie Thomas. So, yeah, American Racing, looking forward to that. Ben Erickson dropping to the back.
Side by side between Anthony
Benny
Ritchie
Barrett.
and Tyler Henderson.
Yep, Ritchie versus Henderson. Also, and of course, Tyler is from Ireland. Anthony Ritchie and from Maryland.
Here comes Megan
Tyler's
Jones to the inside of Emmy Lipson.
Yep, Megan Jones definitely in that Mountain USA IHOP Hyundai Sonata. Of course, we might be getting a sponsorship for get a second car for the 93. That's a BK Racing font number, if anyone's asking. Amber Downey also has that font as well. She's trailing this pack. There she is. In that 93. Of course, you can pick those two cars apart.
There's Kevin Joseph.
Good run for, Kevin Joseph, the Donut Man. I believe he is the only, and I'm going to have to see if I'm right or wrong, I think he's the only one that has a donut sponsorship. I believe I'm right. Of course, some other teams may get a second sponsorship we will probably take care of, like the 92.
I forgot. I thought someone had a Krispy Kreme sponsor.
I think so, but I think that was last season. I know Tim Hortons is a baker. So, of course, Emmy Lipson, she will get other sponsor. She'll get another scheme, is what I'm trying to say, which is Most Southwest Grill, which is, I think it's like a Mexican restaurant.
As the field is starting to get a little bit spread out here.
Yep, Quentin Moore, the experienced driver. Funny thing is, he drives that number 89 in the Nostalgia Cup Series for WRLA, so yeah. Of course, speaking of WRLA, I want to say hi to the WRLA gang who made the awesome trip to Atlanta.
Hello.
Of course, they go they go everywhere. It doesn't matter who's in the series, they go everywhere, and they love enjoying the races. And I'm glad they're following us with the PCSRA train. PCSRA, I think, also does the same thing as WRLA, so I'm kind of not surprised about that. So, as we're on lap 19 of 49, last race of this weekend. Morgan Henderson winning Division 1, Ryan Hartnett winning Division 2. Who will win Division 3? We're about to find out in 30 laps from now. As Quentin Moore is going to move the 91 to the race lead. Been some talks that Jordan Anderson, who drove the 90 last season, will also enter at Autodrome Chaudière for that team's third ride. Sponsorships are yet to be determined for Jordan Anderson. As Quentin Moore trying to get underneath the GoDaddy Toyota, but can't. I believe out of these 19 drivers, I only see one veteran who knows how to get it done. That's Betty Barrett in the 99.
And Kevin
Who's had more-
Joseph.
Yeah, but Barrett's had more races here at Atlanta than Kevin Joseph.
That's true. Speaking of Betty Barrett, she just crapped. She just crapped.
She just crapped the top 10. January 2017. She cracked in the top 10.
She crapped on the whole field.
Oh my God. She's going to be mad at Dayton Williams after you just said that on the air. GG. But nice run for Barrett either way, you know. She drove a
For the
Ford
beach,
last season. Now she drives the BMW in this season. Tyler Henderson doing a good job. How about Amber Downey in that 93 or 930?
Everybody.
And better than ever. But good run for Downey. I think Downey's
Bryce
on
Blackwood up to 6th, your Daytona 500 winner.
Yeah, I think he might keep the points lead heading into next week. I thought I saw some contact between Richie and Barrett, but looks like those two kept it off each other. It was close.
Doesn't that 90 car look like Mario Goslin?
Yeah, that's the Mario Goslin throwback that Bryce Blackwood is driving.
Speaking of throwbacks,
He's doing a good.
all of these drivers will have a throwback car.
I think with the possible exception of Quentin Moore, because, well, that is his throwback, the Racing with Jesus, the black and silver.
Yes.
As the 91 went way up the racetrack.
And he's going to lose some
Quentin
momentum.
Moore just got a huge run on the bottom, and he's going to look to the inside to take the lead of the race, and he does.
And 91
Oh,
has...
wait, he's going to have to come to pit road. Nope. That 91 just got really tight, went up the track, and Quentin Moore is going to take the lead as a result. Imagine that was the finish. Quentin Moore led that lap. Battle for third with Gobaden and Nakahara. Nice run, by the way.
Whoa!
Ooh, that was close.
Nakahara in the
was trying to
wall.
come to pit road? I think he was trying to come to pit road.
He was trying to come pit road, and
Now he's got some-
and Gobaden was trying was in his way, and so he tried to brake, but he got into her.
Yeah. I don't know if that was a spotter, if that was
I
But
think
he's
that was
got
just,
some
I think
right
that was
side-
just a racing deal.
yeah. Or I just think the 94 should have just backed off and let the 98 come in. Here come the rest of the leaders.
While the rest of the leaders are in, let's take a quick replay.
I mean, the 94 didn't do that on purpose, you know. It's just the 98 was coming to pit road this lap.
Yeah. And
If the 98
you
would've-
can see the 98 waves his hand, and then boom, and then
Yeah.
boom.
Yeah. Kind of hard to tell, but
I think it's just a
See, as
racing
you
incident.
mentioned. Yeah, it was a racing deal, I mean, but again, you know, it's kind of a quote-unquote rookie mistake, if you ask me.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Uh-oh. Tracy
that-
Rose.
oh, the 66 got some damage to the back of that Toyota. We're going to see what happened to her.
Oh, wow.
Oh, we had a crash. I think that might have brought the yellow.
Luke Knight. It looks like Tracy Rose just slid off the track and then boom.
Oh yeah, Tracy came back. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
Cody.
Tracy was. Ooh, Cody, smart guy, lucky. Is there
Nope,
radio communication
no
with that
caution.
95 team on? There radio communications with that 95 team.
All right, watch out, watch out, watch out. You're good. You're good. Good job, 95. Thank you. That was too close. That would certainly add an insult to injury to our performance so far.
I think Luke Knight came back in with that tire rub on the left front of his car.
Yeah.
I think what happened was the 66 or the 066 rather was trying to get in front of the 97. Of course, she didn't get him clear. The spotter said she was clear, but she wasn't, unfortunately. Hard in the outside wall rather, and that didn't bring out a caution. I think the reason the yellow didn't come out was there was nobody behind her. So, yeah, kind of a questionable call on the PCSRA's part, but regardless, we got 19 to go.
Battle for the lead.
Barrett's in fourth.
Oh,
Good job by her.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Oh, she's gonna.
Wow.
Ooh. Yeah. I kind of say that she's never in a position like this before.
Well,
So.
when the leaders are side by side, they don't know what to do.
Yeah, and that's when the spotter has to come in apart and say, "Hey, heads up, you need to get that battle cleared." But yeah, Quentin Moore in the 89 would be nice if Quentin Moore gets a win. That would be a good vengeance from your Daytona DNQ there, bud.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. And these two people have almost a 3-second lead over third.
And the one over third, and I think that's Amber. It's either Amber Downey or
Amber Downey. And then fourth is Betty Barrett.
Surprisingly, Downey's having a good run so far. The former Buffalo Wild Wings Series driver.
Betty Barrett's up to
good
fourth.
Good run for Barrett. Nice vengeance from your DNQ there, young lady. I bet your principal will be happy about that result there, my partner.
Woo!
Ooh, that was kind of dangerous there.
Benjamin Glass just scraped
that
the side of the
66
90.
wrecked.
I mean the 66. 066.
Yeah, close call. Tracy Rose not making too many friends out
now
there
gonna hold
today,
up Kyle Langland.
But then again, yeah, and Kyle had, I think, a good result at Daytona, so.
Jesse Moore
yeah,
back to
so
the lead.
not the results. Yep. Whit Moore is going to give pursuit. So coming up to, I think that's Naka. Yeah, that is Nakahara they're coming up to.
Yep.
But Nakahara, the reason he had a long pit stop was they were repairing the right side of his car, so.
Unfortunately, but stuff happens, and they'll move on to the next race.
Yeah, I mean, it's one thing to bounce back from one race. It's another to try to regroup after what happened at Daytona and here at Atlanta. So definitely that's something they're going to have to do going into the race. So hopefully these drivers will make the safe trip from Atlanta Motor Speedway, or when they go back to the shelf, hopefully they can make the safe trip to Las Vegas. Of course, the next three races are Las Vegas, Phoenix, and Auto Club, which Nina Williams, that is your home race at Auto Club.
Yes, I'm excited to go to that race. I've always been there, and then it's always a dream to race there. So hopefully we get a good finish there. And that's the end of the California.
And of course, that's hashtag PCSRA goes west.
Yeah.
We like to call it. And then after that, it will be Autodrome Chaudière we go to. And guess where we go after Autodrome Chaudière?
Where?
Home to the last great Coliseum, Bristol.
Oh, Bristol, baby.
Oh yeah, we've seen in PCSRA past races that Bristol can really be in a vengeance, and that race could be no exception as we have 10 laps of racing to go here at Atlanta. Oh, I can't wait for back-to-back short tracks. Bristol and
yeah.
Chaudière. Chaudière first and then Bristol.
But here's the
One of
catch.
our favorite races.
Chaudière
Let me go.
only can hold 28 cars, but Bristol can hold 42.
Yeah, 28. Yeah. Those two races can really shake up the points big time. So it's going to be a good race weekend we got coming up. So those are the next 4 races. I'm glad to point that out, which is Vegas, Phoenix, Auto Club, Chaudière, Bristol, and then after Bristol, we are going to, I believe Martinsville. So,
wait.
Either Martinsville
or Watkins Glen, maybe. I don't know. It's a road course, I think, that's going to come up after Bristol.
Watkins Glen could be after Bristol. So, but hope you tune in for all the races we got coming up in the PCSRA. I'll have the full schedule on the Facebook page, and when the videos go up, I will be editing the description so that way Red can just, or so that way
Maybe Red.
Crimson Hedgehog can focus on the uploads, and I can edit the description, which I'll do that as well.
The Crimson Chin.
The baby Crimson Chin.
as Green would like to say so. Yeah. So far, been good race weekend we've had here.
Oh boy, they're catching up to Tracy Rose.
Oh boy, this could get interesting here, Daryl.
Daryl Waltrip.
And they've already caught up to Nakahara. Nakahara being a gracious back marker. Ooh, they had a split.
Oh wow, Tracy Rose is gonna hold up Quentin Moore.
Stole Quentin's momentum. They were going to put Nakahara lap down, but Nakahara didn't want to go lap down. So.
Well, at the same time, Tracy Rose caught up to them. Well, they caught up to Tracy Rose.
Yeah, nothing that they could have done as far as that's concerned.
Jesse Moore not close enough to lap Nakahara yet. Nakahara's already. Oh, he's not a lap down. I thought it was already like a lap down or two.
Luke Knight's a lap down because he had to repair.
And Tracy Rose is now 2 laps down.
Yeah.
Or 3.
But can we all say this? They finished the race. Unlike the other drivers that went out of the race, as I forgot to mention this in the first 2 divisions, they smelled
what the Rock
was cooking.
Or is or was.
And I gotta walk on track while I'm driving the car.
Speaking of Cody Smart, where is he?
Yeah, where is Mr. Red?
Oh God, 13th.
He's actually going for 12, underneath
Megan
Jones. Megan Jones, I can understand, being her first timer here in Atlanta, so she's definitely going to be using this 93 as a test session for next season's WLA. Nakahara got a good run on the high side, but Moore not giving up. As Quentin Moore is right behind the 98.
Trying to help Nakahara.
Oh, yeah. Now he'll try to go on the inside. Of course, the 98 is up to speed, even though they did fix the car, so.
White flag this time by.
Oh, Quentin's all over the gearbox of that GoDaddy Toyota.
Hopefully Nakahara doesn't spoil it for them.
Yeah. I just back off and give them 3 seconds, so. Last lap here in Atlanta.
Remember, 98 is not in contention.
Yeah.
Oh, Quentin Moore's got to run.
Yeah, 98 just backed off. He's like, you two go ahead.
Looks like not going to get there, maybe.
As
Jesse
long as the 91
Morin.
hits his marks. Yep, Morin's got this. Here he comes. First career win for Morin. He wins Division 3 at Atlanta.
Woo woo! And there's your finishing results.
Hey, let's see what top 10 results. Morin with the win. Quentin Moore, good job for him finishing in second. He'll take that result. Kyle Langland had a good result, finished in third. I believe he also had a good result at Daytona, so good job for the rookie Kyle Langland. Bryce Blackwood, did I say it right?
Yes.
Bryce Blackwood will keep the points lead heading into next week at Las Vegas with a fourth place result. Ezra Baden finishes fifth. Emily Lipson, good run for her in sixth. Anthony Ritchie, seventh. Amber Downey, eighth. Tyler Henderson, ninth. And Glass rounds out the top 10. Benjamin Glass, the top 10. Barrett Jones, Bonsignor. Cody Smart finished 14th. Ouch. Ben Erickson, Kevin Joseph, Osama Nakahara, Luke Knight, and Tracy Rose. That completes your field. So, yeah. On the other side of the break, we'll have Morin's burnouts, and then we'll show you your point standings after this race, and then we'll have our final thoughts.
Yep.